Howdy folks, welcome back to Tom's Outdoor Channel. I'm Tom, for those of you that may not have figured that out by now. Today we're going to do just a quick and dirty unboxing of my brand new Kibler Fowler kit. This is not going to be a complete assembly video. I just picked this thing up in the post office today. I won't have time to work on it really for a little while, but I'm excited and I want to get it open. So I figured I'd film it. First thing you'll notice about Kibler kits, this is my second one. You guys have seen my Woods Runner. It ships in this heavy duty wooden crate, which surprises me because it's US made, it's coming from Ohio, and they're shipping in this wooden crate. And then the Italian guns that you order that ship overseas, they come in cardboard and styrofoam, so that's super nice. Tiny bit annoying just because USPS won't deliver it, so I had to go pick it up. They won't deliver it to the house. Let's get her open. Oh, I forgot a screw. So yeah, I ordered this back in September, a couple of months ago. It's now early December. There she is. So yeah, a couple of months. Here's a close-up of the inside of the box as it ships from Kibler's Longrifles. What's really nice is this piece right here protects the tang of your barrel from banging around inside the box. That's a good touch. Obviously they cut, these are made in-house specifically for these kits. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Now I ordered the 20 gauge in walnut. That's what I wanted. So that's what I ordered. I tried to look through the barrel. Obviously that doesn't work. There's a breech plug in there. I'm just an idiot. Looks like the barrel lugs are already installed. On my Woods Runner kit, I had to install those. Looks like the sight is already installed. Again, on the Woods Runner kit, I had to install those myself. There's no rear sight. Obviously, it's a Fowler. Let's see. Hickory ramrod. Oh, it's not knocked stuff over. Yeah, nothing really to look at there. Let's take a look. At all walnut stock. Cool. I'll give you a close-up of the fittings and the carving as it comes. There's your entry pipe, trigger rear guard and butt plate already installed and partially fitted. Obviously it needs to be finished. It looks pretty rough. This is just stuff that I ordered along with the kit. Some round balls, extra flints, lock vise. That's the lock. Hardware. Looks like something's labeled in there. Middle. And then pin stock. So I'm gonna put this stuff aside. Let's take a look at our lock. That looks familiar. It's just like the Woods Runner. Notice that it comes with a flint already installed, unlike some other companies. Stay. Foam, I think we're meant to protect the barrel lugs maybe, but it's this leather. They've slipped. So nice round shotgun style barrel, steps down toward the end, and then hexagonal. Apparently that was very historically accurate for imported fowling pieces back in the day, English fowling pieces. Obviously we're going to try to throw these together and get a feel. Get a feel for, see how much fitting we're going to have to do. So the barrel doesn't want to drop in right off the bat. That's okay. How about the lock? The lock seems to fit pretty well. Sweet. Trigger guard already is installed. Pin's already cut, holding it in place. Needs a little fitting. Oh, that's pretty cool. So, first impressions compared to my Woods Runner. Number one, it's more assembled than my Woods Runner was. The trigger guard is already installed. The pins are already cut. The butt plate is already installed. The barrel lugs are already installed. The ramrod entry pipe is already installed. Obviously it all needs to come off, get polished, finished, all that stuff. but it's already fitted. So that is a little different than the Woods Runner, at least the kit that I received. Other differences, and I don't know if it's because my Woods Runner came with a maple stock, I opted for the walnut in this one, but the wood is considerably rougher. Rougher to the touch. The fit of the brass, again, this is, you know, rough put together, but from the factory. I haven't done, you just watch me open it, never done a single thing. The fit of the brass, doesn't fit the cutouts quite as well as my Woods Runner did in this state. That's not bad at all. I'm sure once finished and sanded and polished, it's going to look great. But just in this state, it's just slightly not as good. Try to get some close-ups of that for you. So you see, it's kind of hard to tell with the shadows, but the fitting of the brass to the wood is just not quite as good as it was on the Woods Runner from the factory. I'm sure once it's all sanded down, it's gonna look just fine. I'm not real worried about it. Up here you can definitely tell. Also, the brass itself is in rougher condition than the Woods Runner was. Again, not really an issue. That's part of buying a kit, is finishing that, you know, filing down these casting gates, filing down these tool marks, polishing it up, matching it to the wood. Like, they're not going to do everything for you. That's why it's called a kit. The walnut, I've never worked with walnut before. It's quite dark just naturally. I was toying with the idea of making dyeing it with a homemade walnut dye, the way they would have potentially done 200 or 300 years ago. But if it's as dark as this already, I don't think I'm going to put a black walnut dye on it. I will probably sand it and just finish it with oil and see what that looks like. I think it's going to look great. The barrel, I'm going to do a similar thing that I did with the Woods Runner, which was cold blue it. It's not really period correct, but it'll protect it, and as long as you don't put too much bluing on, it turns it into like a gray. So put one coat on it, let it blue, and then buff it with steel wool, and it turns into kind of a dull gray, and I think that looks great. I'm not going to age it or patina it or anything like that. I know a lot of guys like to do that, and there's nothing wrong with it. It just doesn't make sense to me. If you are trying to portray, if you're like a reenactor or a living historian or whatever, and you're trying to portray someone from that time period and you age your rifle, I don't get it. Someone from that time period wasn't carrying a 200-year-old gun. They were carrying a brand new gun. So I'm just going to finish it and let it age naturally, aka using it. That's what I've been doing with the Woods Runner, and it looks great. I don't know when I'm going to have time to work on this. Knowing me, I'm not very patient, and I am very excited, so I'll probably get it done well before spring turkey, which was my goal. Maybe even in time to take it out and try to knock down some squirrels with it before the winter season ends. But we'll see about that. Y'all have seen the Woods Runner on the channel. I've been carrying it around the woods a lot, missing deer and not killing anything with it this season. It's been a lot of fun. I can't wait to finish this guy out, carry it around the woods and miss animals and not kill anything with it. That's going to be a blast. Thanks for watching. Sorry that this one's going to be kind of a rough edit. It was just a last minute thing. Like I said, I just picked this up. Got a couple more hunting videos that I still need to edit and upload, and I really don't want to take a whole lot of time to edit this one. So that's just the way it is. If you guys haven't seen my video of putting this thing together, go ahead and check that out. It's a fun video. It's short, sweet, and simple. In the end there, it was a 4th of July thing. I blew the wig off of a watermelon dressed like a redcoat, because, you know, America. Yes! So check that out. I'll be filming some of the building of this one as well. We'll have to find another watermelon or a pumpkin or a turkey or whatever's in season by the time I finish building it. We'll see. But we'll throw a wig on it or some kind of costume, and we'll blow it to Kingdom Come. Appreciate you watching. Apologize for the rough edit. I hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. I don't know when you'll be watching this. Again, thanks for tuning in. You'll see more of me here in the near future. Appreciate it, guys.